Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Atlanta Dream. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Ooh, I can feel it. Can you guys feel it? The energy in here for this Atlanta crowd. Man, they're ready to cheer on their dream.
And those hardcore old-school Dream fans, they'll remember the Lynx beat Atlanta twice in the early 2010s in the WNBA Finals. So this is an old-school type classic matchup.
And so for the Lynx, in what promises to be an exciting regular season series, this will be the first of 3 games against the Dream.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that through.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
Collier inside. Guarded by Jones. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. Queen misses. Pass to Canada. And here's Howard. Here's Griner. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
And that one misses.
You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
Clock is at 3.
Smith.
Green with the rebound. Outside Canada. Griner up top. Gray. Outside Howard. Inside. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Collier up top. Over Howard. The shot by Collier, no good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Howard. Now here is Canada. Back to Howard. And stolen by Collier. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You see how well Collier runs the floor. She understands the value of the easy bucket.
The Dream trail. Jones outside. Pass to Gray. Now Howard. Five to shoot. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Knocks it loose. Here's Jones. To the paint. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Pass to Shepard. Down low. Here's Collier. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Now here's Jones. Outside Howard. Pass to Jones. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Because of Smith's ability to read opponents effectively, she's able to be just a quality shot blocker.
Off the mark there with the three. Outside Canada. Now Howard. Back to Canada. Howard covered by Collier. Griner with the screen. Takes the three. And a shot by Howard, no good. The Lynx with the lead. Collier up top, guarded by Howard. Here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. With the step back, fires high post. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Yeah, when Nafisa Collier, a player that chips in everywhere, including the mid-range.
Pass to Howard. And here's Griner. Griner with the screen. Gray outside. To the middle. Here's Canada. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
And here are the Lynx now.
Looking back at the Dream last year, they struggled scoring the ball.
Yeah, they finished last in the league in scoring. Big reason why? Well, they only shot 30% from deep, the second worst in the W.
Now here is Canada. Three, Ryan Howard. That shot missing. Now Queen. Pass to Shepard. From deep. Buries it from three-point range.
A quick thinker. Shepard didn't need much time to get the shot off.
Now here is Canada. Gray outside. There's the triple. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Lynx ball. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Collier. She has 6. Shoots over Jones. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Gray. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A drive by Nafisa Collier.
Lots to love about Nafisa Collier and her game. And what do you like the most, though, Tim?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Nafisa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all, be versatile. That's my favorite.
Down the first one.
And approaching the middle of the WNBA season, the team pecking order is starting to take shape.
Yeah, at this point, we're getting a good feel of who the contenders are and who the pretenders are.
But keep in mind, a lot can happen the rest of the way. But even now, yeah, there's certainly some clear favorites.
He's perfect from the line this time. Walker Kimbrough with it. Pass to Griner. Gray. Picked by Jones. To the inside. And stolen by Collier.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. Back to Carrington.
Shoots the three. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Pass to Jones. Gray outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. They can't stop the run with that one. Carrington with the ball. Gray picks her up. Carrington right side. Pass to McBride. The tray. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Tip. Jones. And now the Lynx fast break. And it's blocked. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Gray outside, down low, 6 to shoot, and stolen by Napheesa Collier. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's McBride. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Coffee. On the wing, Alicia Gray sinks the triple.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Collier. And she banks in the layup.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lynx on top, up by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Good start for them defensively. They've forced some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Back to Howard. To the paint. And stolen by Collier. And now the Lynx fast break. Down it goes, her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
Well, McBride saw the steal and got way ahead of the play to finish off the break.
And so here's Atlanta. They trail by 14. On the wing, Ryan Howard, covered by Carrington. Here's Howard. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Carrington outside. Collier outside. They set the screen. That 3 off the mark. The Dream on offense. Inside, Hillman. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Yeah, slow start, but they're starting to heat up, and that could help them narrow the gap.
That and some stops.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Collier. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Outside Howard. Now Hillman. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Their field goal percentage is now over 50%. Their offense is coming around.
It's a good sign, too. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates. You know, they're kind of tripping up a bit, but they're looking to regain some ground now.
Not a clean start.
And Williams gets it to go.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Atlanta calls timeout.
The Dream making a switch here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Canada. Fires the 3. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Well, Jordan, Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
Excellent D there from Carrington.
And here are the Lynx now. Pass to McBride. Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. Here's Canada. Good.
Fighting through the trees. That was a spectacular move from Canada.
McBride outside.
Back to Carrington.
And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Minnesota Lynx.
On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand starting with the Connecticut Sun. And on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Washington Mystics.
And for that game against the Sky, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they're rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, all right. But it's a challenge I think this team is up for.
Pass to Gray. Fires from 14, and the jumper is good.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Outside Williams. Over Canada. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Howard. Gray. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Now here's Collier. D right on her. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Canada. To Gray, launches it. The shot comes out.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Lynx ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Lynx with the lead. Collier outside. Stolen. Pass to Gray. Back to Canada. Jones. Gray with it. Now guarded by Smith. Back to Jones. Over Smith. Nice move. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Canada with the steal. To the paint. Shots good by Jones.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Over to the left wing. Shepard the screen. Here's Queen. And the Lynx miss again.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Pass to McBride. Looking to end the drought. And Jones pulls it down. The Dream Trail. Here's Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
2 shots.
And she makes the first. She hits both from the stripe. Here's Queen. Outside Williams. Shepard. Back to Williams. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court. It's an odd skill to talk about when we're talking about a guard like Courtney Williams, but she's an incredible rebounder. At just 5'8", she reads misses well and gets into great position.
Hillman, she's guarded by Shepard. Hillman, that's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now Williams. She has 6. And here's Heidemann. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Williams connects from 3-point range.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Outside Canada. Pulls up from the top of the key. Gray, no good.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
Pass to Queen. From the arc. Another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense really slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Now Hillman. Back to Canada. Now here's Jones. Covered by Smith. Shepard. And Williams gets it to go.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
And so here's Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Gray outside. The pick by Jones. Outside Canada. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gray. To end the run. Minnesota grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
Here's Heidemann. Outside Williams. The 3 ball. Here's Shepard. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
And here are the Dream. Down by 12. Outside Canada. To the middle. Jones. Knocked away. And stolen by Smith.
Yeah, she got it! What a shot!
Nailed it!
Beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
That'll do it for the first half. Lynx ahead, up by 15. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
And, you know, Collier has been really making it happen, guys.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Now here is Queen. Pass to Shepard. Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Now here's Smith. And here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Shoots from the line.
Smith.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, the second chance points, they can be very important, and Smith using her length down low.
Pass to Canada. Jones. Gray. Queen covering. Reiner's shot is off.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
There's the foul. It's on Howard. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Shepard. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector.
Pass to Howard. Back to Canada. Just 4 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's an agile move by Canada with the ball, completely throwing off the defense.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
Collier.
She misses that time, but only 5 misses in her 11 shots from the field, as she's 6 of 11. And that one's good. Gray.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
Now the Lynx with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Collier with it. She's got 15. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Second shot opportunity. And she takes it up and lays it in.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
And the dream call time here.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Howard. Picked by Jones. Howard with the ball. Now guarded by Smith.
Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Here's Jones.
Alana Smith with the defensive effort.
Now the Lynx with it. The lead is 15. Pass to Heidemann. And here's Smith. Screen by Smith. Now Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. Heidemann, no good. Reiner inside. Queen covering. And she drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Heidemann. Now Smith. Solid defense there from Brianna Jones. And so here's Atlanta. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Gray. Back to Canada. Offensive rebound. For three, Ryan Howard. No good.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Lets it go from deep. Queen shot is good.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Outside Howard. The Dream again can't hit.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
The number 1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
The first free throw is good.
And looking at the last couple of WNBA champions, seems like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, New York and Las Vegas went with super high-end talent, and they've won the last few titles.
Yeah, it takes stars taking a little less to play together. That's the big key of it. But if you have 3 of the top 15 or so players, I mean, you have got a great chance to win it all.
Both shots good from the stripe. A difficult situation for Atlanta. Here's Canada. 6 points for her. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Queen covering. Shot clock at 5. And Gray gets it to go.
With a strong all-around offensive game, Gray is a consistent pillar to what her team does offensively.
Here's Minnesota. Outside Williams. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Pass to Shepard. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Tremendous read by Collier, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Canada. Here's Jones. Gray. Back to Jones.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alana Smith.
That's her first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gray. She's got 14. Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. Here's McBride. Buries it down low.
A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play. Great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking basketball.
And that's matching your defense with your offense.
Now here's Howard. McBride covering. Gray outside. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
She's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
And the foul called on Courtney Williams. That is her first foul of the game. And the Lynx making a change here.
Number 77. Maria, number 77.
Now Jones. She's got 8. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Reiner. And can't cash in from close range. Here's Queen. Misses the 3. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Howard. McBride covering. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Out to Gray. Launches a 3. No luck on that one.
She had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Here's Queen. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Ryan Howard. McBride covering. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Griner. A 3 from Alicia Gray. It's good from long range.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Now Williams. This one for 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Howard. Here's Walker Kimbrough. And here's Gray. Here's Jones. McBride covering. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Howard is a big-time scorer, so you just knew she wanted those 3 points back.
And here's Queen. 9 points in the game. Outside Williams. Now here's McBride. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Howard. From downtown. Tries again. And the layup good by Griner.
What an instinctual nose for the ball. Griner just cleans up the glass so efficiently.
McBride outside. And here's Williams. Off target from outside.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Pass to Griner. 5 on the clock. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Collier. Shoots over Jones. And the Lynx miss again. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lynx on top, up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Pass to Hillman. And here's Gray. McBride covering. To the inside. Picked off midair. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Gray. Now Coffey, covered by Collier. Back to Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Right outside. Back to Williams. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing. She can't get that one to fall.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Well, they're hustling, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution just hasn't been there.
Got to take care of the ball and shoot it better. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
So the Lynx now, leading by 12. McBride outside. Back to Williams. There's the 3. Tries to keep it alive. The rebound by Hillman. Gray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Jordan Canada. That one doesn't drop. And here are the Lynx now. A 12-point game. Pass to Carrington for 3. And the ball out of play. The Dream will have
Substitution for Minnesota. Number 3. Number 3.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gray outside. Back to Canada. Screen by Coffey. 5 to shoot. The 3. Minnesota grabs the miss. Pass to Williams. McBride. They get it back. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
No one will ever question the motor of Collier. Second chance points are very valuable in this league.
Outside Canada. Back to Gray. Over McBride. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Lynx ball. Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Queen. 3-pointer. And the Lynx miss again. Now here is Canada. Here's Griner. Gray, McBride covering. From outside the arc. And it's Gray missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Griner. Screen by Griner. Inside. A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
To the middle, and stolen by Gray. Pass to Griner. Canada. Clock at 6. Griner with the screen. Fires top of the key. Here's Hillman. Banked in off the glass.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
And here are the Lynx now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here's Williams. Let's go with a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Gray outside. Pass to Griner. Canada. She's guarded by Williams. The shot by Canada, no good. McBride outside. To the paint. Queen takes it out to Collier. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Canada. Pass to Hillman. Walker Kimbrough. Tries a 3. Griner's shot is off. Right outside. Now Williams. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. 2 points. That one goes in.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Griner. Gray. McBride covering. Back to Griner.
An elite athlete for a player of her build. Griner's willing to battle on the interior.
And the dream call time here. You look at Collier, what a contribution.
She's just in a groove right now. I don't think they can stop her altogether, but you have to make her work harder than she has been.
No good on that one.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
And the second free throw, good.
So the Lynx now. Pass to Shepard. Tipped away. And stolen by Alicia Gray. And here is Howard. Jones. Shot clock at 6. Griner. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Pass to Shepard. Collier. Over Gray. And it's Collier missing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Canada. Gray. Griner up top. Nice D from Nafisa Collier. Now the Lynx with it. Queen with the ball. Pass to Heidemann. Takes the three. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Canada. Jones outside. Now here's Griner. Puts up the three. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jones.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Pass to Heidemann. Jacks up a three. And Jones pulls it down. Now here is Canada. Defense is right there. Gray outside. Griner with the screen. No good with the triple. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Smith. And here's Heidemann. Shot to stop the drought. No good there. Now Canada. So we see the Lynx taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking for your mom to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that'll wrap it up